Sometimes I feel I've got to run away, I've got to.
On the 12th of August, 2012, Anthony Roberts, the director of Colchester Arts Centre, asked me if I wanted to do a project on Christopher. I said, I hate Christopher. Why should I want to do a project on Christopher? He said, no, not on Christopher himself, on Christopher going to Iran. He would have been the first Western pop star to actually perform there after the revolution. That thankfully didn't happen. However, he did record a song with the Aryan band called I Love You. That's enough of that. Now, how can you go to a country like Iran and create shit like that? So I thought, right, Christa Berg, nuclear situation, lady in red, right. I don't know why I had that combination of thoughts, but that's how they came. I decided to give in and let Christa Berg into my life. I emailed Richard, and he liked the idea.
Hello, I'm Richard, and I believe that in our cynical world, humour is a far greater way to break down barriers than hard-nosed political rhetoric. 2006, I formed a boy band comprised of young male asylum seekers. The project was condemned by everybody, I think. One of the band members was Iranian, Saeed. So when I was contacted in 2013 by Anthony Roberts about making a piece of work with Mehrdad about Christa Berg and Iran, I was not surprised.
What can I think? Then I remembered that I know Tara and Puya, wonderful two artists, and I said, why don't we get them involved in this project and see how we can proceed?
Everything she wore was red and no one knew why. And she wore her fancy dress and turned up at this rendezvous. The man didn't turn up, and from that day on she went back to that spot every day wearing the same dress, and she became known as the Lady in Red.
Here's an idea that I had in 2007 for an advert to promote the Iranian tourism industry in America. Oh, good. It's now time for Puya. He's made us this short video to watch. The Redux project began in 2013 by mistake, when my low-budget recreation of scenes from the famous Bangkok rom-com received better reviews than the original film. People's favourite seems to be The Matrix, which we did in Sydney, mainly because of this scene in which we audaciously attempt to freeze time, which goes really well except for this pedestrian who doesn't understand what we're trying to achieve.
The most popular actor in Iran was John Wayne, because he was dubbed into a South Tehrani accent, which is like the equivalent of Cockney. In English, when you're angry, you say, oh, for God's sake, yeah? So the equivalent of that in Farsi is La ilaha illallah, which means there is no God but Allah. So that was John Wayne on his horse, charging, chasing the Indians, saying, there's no God but Allah. I asked Richard, I said, Richard, can we do a redux, please? Can we do a redux of this scene? But with me, as Indiana Jones, and as you know, it happened with most of your participation. Here it goes.
Did you feel better?
I feel better. I never realized I had such a punch, but thanks for that.
So what we're going to do now is that we're actually going to try to do some of the dances that can get you to these parties without being noticed as not knowing how to do these dances. You can do this basic snap, but on the beat, on the first and the fourth. I didn't learn this in a day, and I don't think anyone has. It's a painful process, and don't exaggerate this wave, because it's really supposed to be sort of subtle. We've got some really talented dancers in this room, I must say.
So we would like now to end this this show with a karaoke rendition of Lady in Red.
And all of you, please,
And
if
all
you
of
can
you.
join in. Hallelujah, sort of but not me that sounds. I'll never forget the way you look tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Once I Ran From You. Thank you to Tara, to Mehrdad, to Puya, who's in Sweden. I've been Richard Elamanici. Here's our information if you want to learn more about our work.